Kind of ready.
Alright, welcome to Shaunna and Cecilia Bitch About Things. Because this is awesome. So we just finished doing...
you really want to hear that.
We just finished doing episode 49 of Ladies in Keene, which is our podcast we do every week. And we were on the topic of why aren't there more women in the liberty movement? And there were a lot of things that we wanted to say that we didn't quite get to because we had callers, which is always awesome. We love callers, but there were things I wanted to say. Right, Shaunna?
Yes.
There are things. So what are the things you wanted to say?
No. You do that, I'll respond to you.
So these are the things that I'd written down for my show prep that I didn't get to say. Women in the Liberty Movement, they exist. They're in New Hampshire. That's where they all are. New Hampshire. Let's see.
Have jobs.
And this whole... covering the goddamn thing. Stupid. So this whole thing, there's no women in the Liberty Movement, is the reason that I wanted to start Ladies in Keene, to show people that, yes, there are women in the Liberty Movement, really? There are principled women in the Liberty Movement, and they're here in New Hampshire. So get your ass here.
I need to remind myself of that, because I can be very cynical. So when I'm like, why did she even start this? She just thinks she has something to say because she's a chick and Keene, and, like, that matters. Hate everybody.
I hate everybody.
Okay.
So then we get to, I would much prefer quality over quantity. I personally like people who actually like liberty and blah, blah, blah. You fade back there. Go ahead.
Family matters here.
I prefer quality over quantity, personally, and I would much rather have a few awesome, hardcore female activists than a bunch of watered-down malarkey libertarians, because that's such a broad fucking spectrum. Let's see what else. This conversation makes men stupid, makes them sound chauvinistic, ridiculous, blah. Another thing, I'm not here to get your dick wet.
Oh my god.
I'm here for liberty.
What am I doing here?
Not to make your penis happy. Sorry. And lastly, I think we need more people, period. I don't care if they're black, white, women, men, whatever. My critiques of Julia's video, I think she expressed her opinions in a way that kind of make them seem like libertarian ideals, like her comment about sex, that, you know, the feminist liberal propaganda that casual sex empowers women. She disagrees with that, and that pro-choice is a liberal viewpoint. There are a lot of libertarians. That was Allie. She was leaving.
Okay, cool.
There's a lot of There's a lot of libertarians that are pro-choice or, you know, pro-whatever. That varies. That's not a libertarian issue. And casual sex is not a libertarian issue. That is a personal preference. She posted on Facebook somewhere that she thinks that libertarianism is a political philosophy, which I hugely disagree with. It is a moral philosophy. It has a moral premise. There are true and tried morals behind, you know, the NAP, the self-ownership rights. Will you stop that? I can see you.
I got stuff to do. Bored.
Bored.
I'm listening to you. I mean, I'm excited listening to you.
But none of these, and I feel like she's pandering to men and all this. The second half of the video I didn't understand because it went off some tangent and some clown makeup on it, whatever. I'm tired of hearing caveman whine. I have no vagina, where's my liberty vagina? Go make one. You know, go find a woman you like, get her into liberty. It's much easier. Fleshlight. Yeah. Chris Campbell has one of those. I do recognize that there is, in fact, a gap between men and women in the liberty community. But, you know what? My only frame of reference is the Free State Project. And here, it's not as great. There's been about 1,000 people that have moved already. And I'd say about, of the 1,000 people, about 300 to 400 are female. So it's not as big thing. If you really are interested in dating a liberty woman, maybe you should move to New Hampshire. A lot of them are polyamorous too, so there you go. Get into that. Alright, what you got, Shaunna?
I just got what'd you had? Julie Brarsky. Yeah, I mean, it was a cute video. I didn't really mind it that much. I'm not going to take it that seriously as like, oh, this is like the huge... You had something in your face.
Dork.
You know, it wasn't like the be-all, end-all thesis. It was 2 minutes. She had jokes in about makeup, and, you know, she gave her opinion, and I really didn't think it was that horrifying of an insulting thing. And what really struck me was how everybody was so infuriated by her, saying And all they were saying, like, oh my gosh, she's slut-shaming everybody. It's like, really? She just said something. They say that it's empowering to have casual sex, and she says it's not.
It's not.
And that's
Throw the
it.
microphone.
And, like,
throw the magazine. It's not.
And that's slut-shaming, and it's like, no, slut-shaming so far as, like, it's a real thing and it's a genuinely bad thing. It's supposed to be reserved for genuinely being oppressed and abused for your sexuality, not just like, hey, she disagrees with me, or she makes my ideas seem not nearly as popular, gee, I'm being slut-shamed. And it's like, I don't think that's really, like, get your head out of your ass. That's not, like, really that big of a deal. You know, I mean, I don't think she's, like, the greatest libertarian in the world, but I mean, it seems like just, and it points to the fact that this isn't just, it's just really an excuse for everybody to swirl around the bowl of why aren't there more libertarian women, which really just turns into men bashing, I guess. And everything else I had was based off what you had said.
Yeah, I just hate this conversation. Just, like Mark was saying earlier, it's a minefield. No matter where you step, no matter where you go with it, some shit's gonna blow up, and you're gonna piss somebody off. I think that the framing of it is completely wrong. I would rather be talking about how do we get more people interested in liberty, how do we expose more people. I know women are people, and I understand. I think I would rather have the conversation is how do we get women more interested in liberty? How do we expose more women instead of why aren't there more women? Because that to me sounds more whiny, more complaining than trying to solve a problem or come up with a solution.
Oh, I'm starting to see that pandering thing, because everybody's like, she's pandering to the
yes,
men.
she's
like,
pandering.
And now I'm starting to see the reasoning around that a lot more. I mean, I'm kind of just glad that she made a video about why there aren't more libertarian women instead of me, because it'd be a lot more insulting and terrifyingly misogynist than what she did. So
terribly misogynist.
She did me a solid there.
Did you a solid, because now she's getting all the heat, and we can just have all the fun.
I'd be like, and I know the real reason.
So, this is just a little tidbit. I'll probably do more.
Because
we're on a video. You can't whisper to me when we're on a video.
No, I'm whispering in your ear for that. I'll wait. I don't
wait
care.
for it.
I'm not going anywhere.
So if you're interested more, or if you probably listened to the podcast already, but if you haven't, you can go listen to it. Don't listen to her. Don't listen to her. You can go listen to it. I'll probably do another video because I have so much to say on the subject because it makes me so
about how
mad.
she doesn't like talking about it.
I hate this fucking subject. But I mean, you have to. It's on the topic. It's the news, so you got to talk about it.